Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, we're going to be playing the deck with the strongest defense out of probably any deck inside of Clash Royale right now. We have Splashyard. This deck is just absolutely insane right now. I feel like it is really underrated as well. Like, you know, the Baby Dragon got a buff. Evo Cannon is so broken. Cannon itself got a nerf, but it's still so good despite that. And the Cannoneer is really strong. There's so many so amazing things about this deck, but yeah, I feel like people don't really give it really the credit it deserves. We are going to get our king up here, actually, off this Lumberjack, I believe. Yeah, we just barely do reach the king tower. Now, Lumberjack and Night Witch, I'm not exactly sure what this is going to be. I kind of want to say Elixir Golem, actually. And if it is Elixir Golem, yeah, it's probably going to be Elixir Golem. Okay. I mean, I don't mind this, guys, because I feel like our Baby Dragon is going to be so good here, and so will our Ice Mage, kind of depending on what exactly he has as his spells and stuff like that, but I think I'm liking the look of this one. I could even potentially go in for a Graveyard, but not really sure if I want to. You know, I want to, guys, but I'm not going to do it just because I know I could get a little bit punished for that. Yeah, good thing I didn't go in there for a Graveyard, because if I did, he'd probably get, like, Barbs or some random card right there to just completely annihilate me. So, yeah, I think that works out for the best. We do have our king up here, too, so you can see the defense is so easy, man. Look at that, guys. Look how easily we defended right there. That was so ridiculously easy. I could go in for a Graveyard, but I think what I'll do here, just go for a Baby Dragon first, and then once it kind of crosses and soaks up some of the Dagger Duchess ammo, then maybe we could go in. But honestly, I don't really want to feed up that Skelly King ability. Oh, nice, he messed it up. No way, guys. Kill that, kill that. Nice, we do kill that. We could go in for a Graveyard here. I think we do. I think we do, guys. We're going to have to try to get a late poison, too. Oh, he has Goblin Curse, guys. He literally just has a random Goblin Curse for no reason. Yo, look at the Skellies. They're kind of lining up right there a little bit on the tower. Pretty decent damage. And you guys can see we're playing this matchup really passive. We only got one Graveyard off so far. Already heading into double Elixir. I'm kind of just chill for right now. Just ready to go in for a Graveyard. Okay, I'm going to go in now. I'm just going to say I'm ready to go in for a Graveyard once he overcommits, and he played that, so I think it's a good time. His Evo Lumberjack actually will probably just sort of wreck me right here. The nice thing here in this matchup, guys, is the fact that I think he really can't... Wait, what? Guys, the Night Witch literally just switched lanes. I'm pretty sure it just switched lanes. I'm like 90% sure that was on the other side. I think the Graveyard pushed it or something, or like, you know, caught its aggro or whatever. The Elixir Golem is somewhat healthy. I'm going to go for my Ice Mage here instead of playing the Tornado, just so that way we get a little bit more counter push. I think that's a little bit better. We don't really tank for the tower too much, but I just wanted to not leak too much Elixir. We could go in for the poison here. Baby Dragon actually does get some tower splash damage. This man genuinely has a whole family of goblins. My goodness, man. Kill that tower. And guys, look, his tower's out of ammo, so this is where we kind of take advantage of the fact that we're facing a Dagger Duchess deck. He literally just has 0 ammo. So I don't know if he's going to, like, curse again or something like that, but even if he does, I think we'll be okay, because look at the skeletons. They're still going. Okay, now he gets, like, a whole army of stuff, but the poison still kills everything, and we got a few RNG hits. So I'm actually pretty happy. Guys, his tower literally just cannot regen the ammo. Bro, his tower literally cannot regen the ammo, guys. You can see exactly how we're playing this deck. We're just building up units, then we're just spamming Graveyards, and that's essentially all there is to this deck at the end of the day. And Cannoneer just allows us to have such a broken defense, too. Yo, the one skeleton. The one Larry who could. Good game. We're up against Lemon. Guys, I don't know why, but I swear, man, lemon desserts suck. Let me know in the comment section if you guys agree with me, man, but I swear, lemon desserts are always so bad, man. Like, those lemon cakes and stuff, like, bro, get that lemon out of my cake right now. Also, very aggressive Graveyard, I know, but I just feel like this is not a bad Graveyard. Yeah, that was not bad at all. He had no choice right there. I'm pretty sure this guy has recruits by the looks of it, and all he could have done was either Fireball there or play, like, Zappies or something into my poison, so yeah, that was pretty much bound to be a great play. I would love to get my king up right here, but we can't since we have the Cannoneer Tower, I think. The Cannoneer Tower sometimes does mess up king activations just because it kills units really quickly, but I'm sure we'll be able to probably get our king up later using the piggies. And yeah, we can just kind of pull them to the middle with a cannon, then maybe get like a NATO, and I think that should work out pretty good. Can't really do too much about these Zappies right here. Okay, I wasn't actually going to play anything on them, but I'll just go for a Knight since he does play the Barbarian Barrel. Alright, not a bad start. In this type of matchup, guys, we really have to take advantage of the Baby Dragon, especially. I think that's probably gonna be the best card for us in this matchup. Obviously, Evo Cannon is pretty amazing too. I was kind of aggressive with my first graveyard, guys, but we are gonna have to be a little bit careful about our graveyards until at least double Elixir, because we could definitely get punished pretty quickly. I'll cycle the Ice Mage here. This guy still has yet to play Recruits even a single time, which is actually somewhat surprising. Now, guys, I know he does have the Fireball. He actually doesn't go for it, though. Okay, interesting. This could be a little bit of a challenging defense because I kind of wasted my important defensive cards in the Ice Mage and the Baby Dragon. Maybe not the smartest choice by me, but hopefully we can make do with this here. Gonna have to Knight as well. But you guys see, we kind of get away with that pretty good. Kind of got in a weird situation, but we still made the most of it. The only issue is that he really didn't want to do that to even get damage. The only reason he did that was simply to get to his Evo Recruits. So this could get kind of interesting still. Yeah, I really just want to get my king up at some point soon, hopefully. He does go in for the Fireball. I'm just going to play this here. I'll play the Barbarrel as well just to get that Cage Brawler kind of going, so our Baby Dragon can hopefully get some pretty good value. He's probably going to Flying Machine or Zappy soon, so I'm going to have to get ready to poison. Yeah, I will go ahead and poison that. And I think that's fine by me right here. Yeah, that's pretty good. All is fine and dandy with that. We can actually go in for our Evo Knight here. Okay, you know, I should have waited like a second more, so that way we would have had it, had our tower helping a little bit, but it's okay. You know, maybe a bit of an aggressive poison. I was kind of hoping he would play Zappies. Wait, the skeletons, guys! Nice, he does play the Zappies. That was a prediction right there. That was totally a prediction poison. Alright. He does have the Fireball, so he has a way to take out my Ice Mage, which is not the best. Usually they have arrows, so they can't really kill your Ice Mage, but I'm still pretty happy, actually, with this situation. And guys, for the Flying Machines, even if you have no Poison in cycle to kill it, you can always just NATO it into your towers, basically, and that's usually how you take it out. Now, right here, this looks like the perfect time to go in for our Graveyard. He spent his Recruits. He spent most of his good cards here. I'm going to hold on to my Poison for a second, and now I'll just go for it kind of late in case he plays anything right there. We could pretty much get away with it. Oh, he actually has arrows, Barbarrel, and Fireball. I didn't even realize. He has the triple spell version, but he has no E-Spirit, which means he can't really take out the skeletons too easily from the graveyard. I am going to play my Knight at the bridge right here. May even go for like a Barbarrel or something, if I have to. But I think we're chilling with this here. He does play the Evo Cage. We get a nice poison, though. It's going to take out the Recruits. Obviously a little bit over-aggressive, maybe, but it's not over-aggressive too much if you can get away with it, which I think we can right here. This is so crazy, man. Guys, how am I getting away with this, man? Look at that defense on the right side right there. We took no damage, effectively. Which is pretty insane, actually. He does go in for the Cage Block. We could simply poison. If he plays Zappies outside, we can always NATO in, but I don't even think we have to right here. Skeletons are getting some lucky RNG right there. Pretty nice RNG, if I do say so myself. He does go in for that. But we can simply pull this in here and make sure that it gets wrecked by my towers. Hold up, he got a little bit of damage on the left side, but honestly, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Yeah, I think we're absolutely chilling. That got a little bit close at the end, but yeah, not really at all. Our defense is just way too good. This guy never really had any chance at all. Good game. Oh man, I was just about to start eating lunch, but we're up against this guy right now. Yafag-Uriz. I'm gonna go for my Ice Mage here. Normally I would play my Barbarrel, but he has Duchess, so wouldn't really do too much. He does have a Mega Minion right here. Not really sure what that's gonna be. Wait, guys, it could actually be Lava Hound right here, potentially. I guess I'll cycle the Baby Dragon. Oh, actually, never mind. Might be Giant, now that I think about it. Okay. Guys, against Dagger Duchess, you have to be pretty careful with Graveyard, because if they bridge block your tank, your whole push could easily just die, basically. So you always have to tank for that Duchess whenever possible, anyways. This is way too aggressive. But I'm trusting the process, yo. I'm trusting the process, man. You can't just hand them the freaking packet. You know what I mean? Wait, guys. Am I in trouble? No. Tell me we're okay. Wait, tell me that dies. Tell me that dies. Tell me that dies. Yes! Guys, can you believe what Cannoneer just did right there? No, guys, take 1 second. Like, reflect. Go ahead and reflect for like 3 seconds and think about what would have just happened if I had a Princess Tower. I promise you my tower would be down already. So to be honest, guys, when you have Cannoneer in this deck, it seems like you could play a little bit more aggressively because your defense is a little bit stronger. And yeah, we don't have like the Evo Cage in this deck. The other version with Princess Tower does have, you know, Evo Cage, Goblinstein, but I've been kind of liking this version a little bit better. I don't know, something about Baby Dragon feels a little bit safer to me. There's not really too much logic behind that, but it just does, and I don't know. I've been making some strange plays and still getting away with it, so in my testing so far, it has been confirmed to be true. We do kill everything right there. And we have a pretty good cycle now, too, with our cannon already back. We're off to a pretty good damage lead as well, which is great, because you don't normally get much of a damage lead in single elixir with Splashyard. At least not in a lot of matchups. I'm going to Baby Dragon here. I'm pretty sure he might have a lightning or something of that nature, so he may go for it, but guess we'll see about that. Or maybe he won't, actually. Okay, looks like he's not choosing to do so. Man, this Baby Dragon Splash is actually kind of crazy. I did let my Ice Mage die there, but honestly, I don't really care about it too much. More so the Baby Dragon that was putting in most of the work there. Wow, I cannot believe we're doing this well right now. I'm just gonna go in, guys. Way too over-aggressive once again, but it just like, can Cannoneer bail me out? You know what I mean? But please tell me Cannoneer can bail me out. We do force out the extra rage, so maybe that wasn't actually too bad value as I thought it potentially could be. Oh, we killed the Bomber. That's huge, guys. Killing the Bomber there, hitting the Prince as well, that was huge. That might actually allow us to survive. Yeah, I think we actually survived thanks to that. Honestly, if we didn't hit the Bomber there and everything like that, that could have actually been some solid damage for this guy. He does get just one hit on our tower with that. Nothing too bad. We could poison here on defense. Because otherwise the Mega Minion can be a bit of a pain. You know, I didn't even realize this whole time, guys, but I never got my king up yet this whole game, and yet I'm still defending so well. Oh, wait, my cannon is alive still. Yo. Yeah, guys, I can't believe we're defending so well. It's like we have our king up right now. Like, the way we're defending as easily as if we had our king up, even though we don't. Simply from Cannoneer. I didn't really mean for this to be a Cannoneer highlight video, but it kind of is at this point, it looks like. Now, this could get a little bit interesting, guys. I kind of wasted just a little bit too much of my stuff there on the other side. I'm genuinely just going to go ahead and poison this. There's nothing that really dies too much to poison that he just played there, but it's just the fact that I feel like it'll just chip it down, slow down his push. Oh, the Lumberjack is right on my tower. Dang it, guys. I kind of just messed up by cycling both the Ice Mage and the Baby Dragon. Ooh, this is kind of interesting. He does go in for that. Okay. Come on, come on. Guys, I would 100% be dead without Cannoneer right now. I credit Cannoneer with my life at this very moment. Okay, we're in a good spot here. We're in a... Well, not a good spot, but we're in a decent spot. We have to get our poison off, though. Man, guys, please. I'm just gonna have to go for this here. I'm gonna have to... Well, I was going to Barbarrel Graveyard. Please. No, I lost. Bro, I'm gonna rip it. I don't know what I'm gonna rip, but I'm gonna rip it. Okay, guys, we're up against Lucas X Gamer. This will be a pretty interesting one because I actually faced him earlier on my stream the other day, and I BM'd him because I thought this guy was someone else because there's multiple people named Lucas at Top Ladder. So, yeah, I think this guy may not be a big fan of me right now. And guys, I kind of could have just went in right here with like a Baby Dragon Graveyard, but I don't know what P.E.K.K.A deck this guy has, so I kind of want to figure that out first. That's usually how you play Splashyard. Like, you could be aggressive if they go for like a random Golem or a Lava Hound in the back, but half the time it's better just to defend and just play it safe, just in case, you know what I mean? I probably could have went in for a Graveyard. I probably could have gotten away with it too, to be honest, but I don't really regret my decision. You know, I probably could have just got my king up right there, since the Cannoneer was being distracted on the P.E.K.K.A, but it's all good. He does have the Mega Minion. Okay, I'm pretty certain I know what deck this guy has, but I think he just took out the Knight and put in an Evo Lumberjack, which will give us a nice way to get our king up. In each matchup, you do kind of just want to identify the best way to get your king tower up, because you definitely want to do that if possible. I'm going to have to Knight here, because I don't really want to take a Mega Minion hit to my face. I could go in for an aggressive Graveyard, but I don't really feel like I'm going to... Oh man, I could have, guys. I feel like I could have. Oh, he messed up the Barber a little bit. Guys, I feel like I could have went in for the Graveyard there, but I know he has Little Prince, which is a card that can really ramp up and kind of destroy your entire push if you go for a push at the incorrect time. But since he just wasted it, now I think this is a decent chance, and we're also in a decent spot elixir-wise. Maybe wasn't the best choice to go in. Or maybe it will be, let's see. Because we are probably going to be able to get our king up off this. Actually, never mind, because he does support it quite heavily. But you know what, guys? We still get an easy defense right here, all in all. So that Graveyard, I wouldn't really say it was a good Graveyard, but if you could get away with it, it's not too bad either, right? So I think we're chilling. I am going to Baby Dragon the back here. It's kind of hard to do too much, though, because I just know that his Mega Minion's always going to kill my Baby Dragon. And Mega Minion really is one of the, yeah, just top counters to Baby Dragon, because normally your Baby Dragons are some of your best things to spam in certain matchups, but yeah, in this one we can't really do too much with it, it feels like. That is a nice poison there. It's always nice to get those defensive poisons off. Definitely is kind of underrated by some players, I feel like. I feel like some people really, really do underrate the defensive poisons. Now, guys, I could be aggressive again, but since we're down a few elixir, I'm just going to play it a little bit more chill this time, and instead of going in, I'm just going to focus on defending, I guess. May have to get a nice tornado off here if he goes for, like, you know, say a Mega Minion or something like that. Something of that sort. Nice, we do hit the Mega Minion there. Unfortunately, the Ice Mage does die, but we do keep our Baby Dragon alive, which is the most important thing, I would say. So I think I like this. He does actually go for an Evo Zap there. That's how much he does not want to deal with my Baby Dragon. But it's still alive, though. He still has to do something. He does go in for the arrows there. P.E.K.K.A.'s not really doing much. He kind of failed the Barbaro just partially right there, and we do get some very good skeleton chip damage. You guys can see just how much we're taking advantage here of mainly the Baby Dragon and the Ice Mage. He's tried to make a double lane push. I kind of predicted that, so I went for the Knight a little bit early, a little bit ahead of time. And I think it should work out pretty good for us here. Now, this will get interesting. Or not. Okay, I thought that would get interesting, guys, but we actually just wrecked that so easily. Wow. This is really the power of Cannoneer right now, guys. If we had the Princess Tower, I think I could still win this matchup, but it would be a lot harder for sure. He does go in for the Little Prince ability, but that means he doesn't really have much elixir now to do anything too crazy with his P.E.K.K.A, so I think we're completely fine right here by the looks of it. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, guys. I did not really prepare too well for this. Nice! Well, I can't believe we pulled both of those to our King Tower, guys. I thought for sure that would not work. I thought for sure I just wouldn't be able to pull it, or at least I'd only pull one, but somehow pulled both of the things that I intended to pull. Alright, we have to be really careful, guys, but we do have our Evo Cannon right now, so I'm not really too worried about this situation. I'm just going to go in for my Graveyard here, make sure he has to defend instead of trying to full-on commit on offense. We get a very nice Evo Cannon hitting the Mega Minion, hitting the Bar Barrel as well, I believe. Dang, man. Wait, please don't get a hit here. Nice, he gets no hits there. He does go in for the Ram Rider, but yeah, this straight up just feels impossible for him, since we have our Cannoneer Tower. And that's why you play Cannoneer in Splashyard sometimes.